Happy World Teachers Day. I am Carl Beckford, an ardent STEM educator in the Faculty of Science and Technology, the UWI Mona, lecturing specifically in the Department of Computing. I am sharing my FST teaching experience by answering a question that I have been asked on many occasions. Well, the question is, as a STEM educator, how have you pivoted to effectively meet the academic needs of your students during the COVID pandemic? Rather interesting question. It brings to mind a number of things. The initial thing I did was the modifying of the course material to ensure that they are more learner-centric. What this really means, as many students would be accessing this material outside of my class times, I put many more examples that they can self-train, self-test. And this is important. This also really means modifying the course material to match the 16 by 9 dimension as opposed to the 4 by 3, which matches closer to their average device being used. It also enhances part of their learning. The second thing that I did was ensure that in addition to the regular consistent office hours, I made myself available to whatever WhatsApp group they had for that class. This allowed students to send me a WhatsApp. I can choose to respond to it or even to look at it. But what it did, it compensated for the cases where students could just easily walk into your office. I can check on those, and so I can know more how they're doing rather than they just having to meet once a week. Thirdly, I modified the assessments to allow for more auto-generated questions from pools of varying difficulty. This was quite an exercise, but what this did, it provided a mechanism for students to also self-test and also practice themselves, but then maintaining the quality of what's being offered. And finally, just turning on my camera, students seem to feel that in doing that in teaching, it enhances their learning. And then making yourself available after each class for a few minutes, similar to how after the real session it would have been done. You see, I'm proud to be a STEM educator in the FST, the UWI Mona, the go-to place for science, education, yes, training, research, and solutions. Again, happy World Teachers Day to all educators, especially my colleagues in the FST. Keep on shining as you know so well how to do.